Hello everybody! Today we are diving into an amazing book that can transform your financial relationship with your partner. It's called Money for Couples by Ramit Sethi. If you and your partner have ever had stress or fights over money, this one is for you. Money can be a very touchy subject in relationships, but with this book, those awkward conversations can actually bring you closer and maybe even change the way you think about money. Let's dive right in so you can learn how. The first key point in this book is open communication. Ramit really emphasizes that honest conversations about money can turn stress into joy. It's all about connecting and growing together. He suggests setting aside dedicated time for these conversations, making them a regular part of your routine. This helps in building trust and understanding between partners. One very subtle but crucial theme in Ramit's work is helping couples shift from an individual money mindset to a team mindset. It is really about the couple versus the problem, not a me versus you thing. You two are a team and you are working to build your dream life together. So what do we talk about when we're having open communication? First off, we need to share our financial goals. Here's an example he uses in the book. I want us to save for a vacation next year. Let's discuss how we can adjust our budget to make this happen. So why does this actually work? Setting shared goals helps align both partners' efforts and creates a sense of teamwork. Number two, you need to discuss emotions openly. So here's another example. I've been feeling anxious about our finances lately. Can we review our budget together? Why this one works is because sharing emotions openly helps build trust and understanding, making it easier to tackle financial issues together. These two examples show how you can start communicating and working towards a common goal instead of placing the blame on one partner or the other, saying, you need to start saving money. We need to save money. We're always spending so much money. It actually brings in a conversation and people are more willing to talk. The next part in the book that I found fascinating is all about financial psychology. Ramit introduces what he calls the money types, and he has four: the avoider, the optimizer, the worrier, and the dreamer. Understanding your type and your partners can change everything. Let's break them down and figure out which one you are. Number one, the avoider. The avoider tends to procrastinate on financial tasks, often ignoring bills, avoiding budgeting, and not checking their bank account balances. This behavior is usually driven by fear or anxiety about money. An example from the book is a woman featured in one of Ramit's podcasts would avoid looking at her bank account statements and delay paying bills until the last minute. This avoidance created stress in her marriage as financial issues piled up. Here's some advice for avoiders. Ramit suggests that avoiders should explore the emotional reasons behind their avoidance and consider the long-term consequences of their behavior. He encourages them to adopt the mantra, we don't need a crisis to take control, and to start with a small, manageable financial task to build confidence. Number two is the optimizer. This is where I fall under. Optimizers are highly focused on maximizing their financial efficiency. They love rules, tracking everything, and finding ways to beat the system. However, they can sometimes get too caught up in optimizing and they forget to enjoy the present. I am guilty of this myself, and it's something I have to work on all the time. So here's an example. An optimizer might meticulously track every single expense. That's me, constantly looking for the best deals and spending hours researching the most efficient ways to save money. This sounds exactly like me. While this can lead to financial success, it can also cause stress and prevent them from enjoying their money. Ramit's advice for optimizers is he advises them to balance their future-focused mindset with present enjoyment. He suggests setting aside a portion of their budget for fun and spontaneous spending to ensure they live in the moment. This is definitely something I'm working on, and I am living more in the moment every day. Number three is the worrier. Worriers are constantly anxious about money, regardless of their financial situation. They often fear running out of money and may oversave or underspend as a result. A worrier might have a substantial savings account but still feel anxious about spending money on non-essential items. They might avoid taking vacations or making large purchases, fearing financial instability. Ramit recommends that worriers focus on building a solid financial foundation, such as an emergency fund to alleviate their fears. He also suggests they practice gratitude and mindfulness to shift their focus from scarcity to abundance. And last but not least, the dreamer. The dreamers have big financial goals and aspirations, but often lack practical steps to achieve them. They might have a grand vision of wealth and success, but struggle with day-to-day money management. A dreamer might talk about starting a business, buying a dream house, or traveling the world, but fail to create realistic plans to achieve these goals. They might avoid budgeting or saving, hoping that things work out somehow. Ramit advises dreamers to break down their big goals into smaller, actionable steps. He encourages them to create a detailed plan and set specific, achievable milestones to turn their dreams into reality. So, which one are you? And which one is your partner? Drop it in the comments. I'm always curious to see the mix. The next key takeaway from this book is creating a shared vision. Ramit wants you to define your rich life together. It's not just about the bills and retirement, it's about aligning your spending with your values and dreams. Ramit encourages couples to dream big and think about what truly makes them happy. Whether it's traveling, starting a business, or spending more time with your family. Get very specific here, not just, I want to travel, but I want to go to Greece and stay in this specific hotel with a view of the ocean and eat at these specific restaurants. Come up with some smaller ideas for today and big ones for the future. Living your rich life is about something you can afford, even if it takes you years to save for it. This is not something that puts you into debt. We are not going to live outside our means, but we will make sure to enjoy our money while we still are building for the future. So, how do we build our rich life? First off, we need to do the monthly budgets. We need to allocate funds for our essential expenses like rent and mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, and insurance. And number two, we need to manage our debt. Make regular payments toward any outstanding debts, such as student loans or credit card balances. And three, we have to have saving goals. Contribute to an emergency fund, retirement accounts, and other long-term saving goals. Here are some examples for living your rich life. The first one is travel and experiences. Set aside a portion of your budget for travel and experiences. For example, plan an annual vacation to a new destination or take weekend trips to explore nearby attractions. Then save for it. Number two, hobbies and passions. Invest in hobbies and activities that bring joy to you. These could be anything from taking a cooking class, joining a sports league, or pursuing creative arts like painting or photography. Number three is quality time with loved ones. Prioritize spending time with family and friends. Host regular gatherings such as game nights or potluck dinners to strengthen your relationships. Number four is personal development. Allocate some funds for personal growth, such as attending workshops, enrolling in online courses, or hiring a mentor or coach to help you achieve your goals. Number five, giving back. This is something I need to work on a little more, but incorporate charitable giving into your budget. Support causes that matter to you by donating to charity, volunteering your time, or participating in community events. Number six, health and wellness. Invest in your physical and mental well-being. This could include a gym membership, yoga classes, therapy sessions, or simply maintaining a healthy diet and exercise routine. These are just some examples of what people could consider a rich life. Mix and match and make it your own. Ramit encourages you to make a 10-year bucket list. This list will include what you think you can do in the next 10 years. Be very specific and do research on how much things will cost. And then add 30% as a buffer. If you find you want to take a vacation somewhere in 5 years and you find out that the cost is going to be about $10,000, you then divide that by 60 months, which is how many months are in 5 years. Now you know you need to save $167 a month to be able to take that vacation. You can do this with everything for the next 10 years, then adjust your plans and budgets to help you achieve these goals. Ramit really emphasizes that you should spend lavishly on the things you love and cut costs ruthlessly on items you don't. Money is meant to be spent meaningfully. I really like Ramit's concept of what he calls the money dial. The yes dial is what you really want. Make a plan to bring a yes dial to life. And then he has the less dial, what to cut out. Sometimes it can be hard to dial back and lower your expenses, but take a look at your housing and cars. These are usually the biggest levers for lowering your expenses. The next fastest way after that is eating out. Anything you're able to cut out should be moved to living your rich life. Cutting spending doesn't mean you're sacrificing joy. It actually means you're trying to prioritize the things you love. To keep things running smoothly between you and your partner, Ramit recommends regular check-ins. He recommends having a weekly money date. So here's an example. Every Sunday evening, spend 30 minutes reviewing your budget, discussing upcoming expenses, and celebrating financial wins. This works because regular check-ins prevent financial issues from piling up and ensure both partners are on the same page. And then you also have monthly financial reviews. On the first of every month, review your saving goals together, your investment performance, and any changes in income or expenses. Monthly reviews provide a broader perspective on financial health and help you adjust your plans as needed. And then you should also have a quarterly goal. Every 3 months, set a new financial goal, such as saving for a big purchase or paying off a debt, and create a plan to achieve them. Quarterly goal setting keeps you focused on long-term objectives and helps you stay motivated. These check-ins don't need to be intense. Keep it light, keep it focused, and celebrate your wins together and discuss your future plans. These check-ins are how you stay aligned. Ramit finishes the book with a powerful 10-step plan to transform your money as a couple. Here's the rundown. Step 1. Stop fighting over money. Identify the root causes of your money fights and agree on strategies to address them constructively. Number 2. Get both partners involved. Ensure both partners participate in financial discussions and responsibility, fostering a sense of teamwork. Number 3. Understand your money types. Recognize each partner's money type and how it influences financial behavior. Step 4. Create a shared vision. Define your rich life together. Align your spending with your values and dreams. Step 5. Set up regular money check-ins. Establish a routine for discussing finances that works for you, such as weekly, monthly, or quarterly money dates. Step 6. Find a way to balance spending. Find a balance between different spending habits, ensuring both partners feel satisfied with financial decisions. Number 7. Take control of your debt. Develop a plan to manage and reduce debt. Prioritize high-interest debt first. Number 8. Automate your savings and bills. Set up automatic payments for your savings and bills and to ensure consistency. This will help reduce your stress. Step 9. Celebrate your financial wins. Regularly acknowledge and celebrate your financial achievements, no matter how small. And number 10. Review and adjust the plan. You're going to need to periodically review your financial plans and goals, making adjustments as needed to stay on track. This is not about perfection, it's about progress together. So, if you want a healthier, happier relationship and you want your money to support your life, Money for Couples by Ramit Sethi is a must read. This book really helped me understand my money type as well as my wife's, which has led us to create a better shared vision for the future. We are well on our way to living a rich life. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one.